Yo, Elliot! Yo, Elliot, my dad died and my girl just left me. How do I cope? Well, I believe that each one of us come to this planet in order to be the strongest version of ourselves. And if I could use the analogy of a piece of iron that's destined to become a sharp, beautiful sword, the only way that that sword is going to become, that piece of iron is going to become that beautiful sword is if somebody puts it in that fire and starts beating the shit out of it. The hotter that flame and the harder that hammer hits that sword, the more refined that sword is going to be. And it's the same thing for us. We come here to be the strongest version of ourselves, and the hotter it gets, the more we get the shit beat out of us, the more refined we're going to become. In fact, I believe that those who suffer the most are here to be the strongest of us all. Congratulations, brother. Keep growing stronger. Yo, Elliot, I went on a ketogenic diet, lost a lot of weight, felt great, went on vacation, gained it all back, and now I'm having a hard time getting back into shape. What should I do? Well, my man, I can totally relate to you because back in 2013, I was shredded, I was looking great, feeling great, went on vacation with my family, and 2 weeks later, I was fat and depressed. I had a hard time recovering from that. In fact, I probably never recovered from that. So I don't totally understand the science behind why that happens. But what I can tell you is this: cheating is bad. Cheating on your diet is like cheating on your girlfriend. In the moment, it might feel good, right? You're carried away with the moment and you start eating all that shit, or you put your dick where it doesn't belong, but you will pay, and you will probably pay for a very long time. At least that has been my experience with diet. So treat your body with the same amount of love you treat your woman. Don't cheat, stay strong, look good, done. Yo, Elliot, I've been having these crazy mood swings, man. In one moment, I'm super high, happy, and euphoric, and the next minute, I'm down in the dumps and depressed. What do? The very first thing, man, is that I noticed that you're 17 years old and you lift. I remember that time in my life, and trust me, the emotions swing. It's just kind of a thing. The next, I would invite you to remain detached from judging yourself. Like, for example, right now, there's an airplane, a helicopter going over me, and there is landscaping being done, and I can be really upset and angry, but this video has to get done anyway. So I'm just not gonna judge it. I'm gonna let this roll. Same thing with you. Emotions come because circumstances trigger them. Just be okay with yourself, who you are, the fact that you can have emotions. Some people are dissociated, and let it go by just like that helicopter. Bye-bye. It's gone. Done. Yo, Elliot, I'm 24 years old and I'm just starting to take my health seriously. But there are a myriad of things I must do, like getting to sleep, drinking enough water, eating enough food, so on and so forth. How do I go about my day without going nuts over all these new things that I need to do? Well, the very first thing I would do is tell you to take the path of least resistance. Don't focus so much on all the things you gotta do. Just pick one ritual and stick to it. As that one gets put under your belt and you nail it down and it becomes a habit, it'll be easier to add the next one. Little by little, you become the strongest version of yourself. Done. Yo, Elliot, I just got fired from my sales job, and I know it has a lot to do with my anxiety over making mistakes. What do? Well, the answer is make more mistakes. When you realize that every single mistake that you make is a refinement of your process, it's a refinement of your character, it makes you stronger because there's contrast. When you make a mistake, that means that the other side of the coin is available, the right way to do things or the effective way to do things. You won't find the other side of the coin unless you have this one. Make a mistake so that you can learn. So I say, don't try to avoid mistakes, crave mistakes, make more mistakes, look for the mistakes, because in the mistake making, you become the strongest version of yourself. There is no growing stronger without challenges, and mistakes, bring it on, baby. Done. Yo, Elliot, I love my brother, but he's going to be leaving me soon. He's going overseas, and I don't know what to do. I'm going to miss him. Well, this is a great opportunity, man, for you to stand on your own feet, to be sovereign and solitude in your own pattern. Every man comes here to express a unique pattern, a unique blueprint or fingerprint that is his, that can only express itself when you can sit unobscured by outside influence, be it your girlfriend, your wife, your parents, your brother. There are times where solitude is the only medicine that's going to reveal you to yourself. So if you've come here, which you have at this particular time, in order to deliver your gifts, you can't find that out until you sit silently in solitude with yourself. Discover what that is and bring it forth. Congratulations, you get to find yourself. Done. Yo, Elliot, I just started working out, but how do I know if I had a good workout or not? What are the indicators of having a good workout? Well, number one is, how did the workout feel while you were doing it? That's really the first indicator that you're receiving pleasure, you're experiencing joy, you're happy to be doing it. Otherwise, don't do it. I'm not a fan of doing things that don't feel good. If the workout feels great, you know that you're getting a good workout. Now, number two, this is my personal preference. I like to be a little sore. Now, I don't want to be incapacitated like I was in my strongman days where I barely could walk up the stairs. That's just too masochistic for me these days. But I like just a little bit of soreness to know that my muscles are there, that I can flex a little bit and feel a little tension in my muscles and in my body. So there's the indicator, bro. Feel good while you're working out and feel your body the next day, but don't kill it. Done. Yo, Elliot. I suffered a knee injury that doesn't allow me to do cardio, but I want to lose weight. How do I lose weight without doing cardio that hurts my knee? Well, it's been my experience that diet is number one, and it has been my experience that reducing the amount of carbohydrates and eating more of a paleo or a keto type diet is the fastest, easiest, most pleasurable way to lose weight. Again, in my experience. And the other thing is that I don't do very much cardio besides walking. And I walk not because of the cardio, but because I like walking. What I would invite you to do is get your diet right and then do weight training circuits, body weight circuits, really intense body weight training circuits that get your heart rate up, but don't require that long, repetitive beating on your knees. Hope that helps, dude. Done. Yo, Elliot, I had big dreams of being an actor and saving my family, but I got my girlfriend pregnant. Now I have a shit job and live in her basement. What do I do? Well, the very first thing, dude, is don't ever think that your dreams aren't going to manifest. It's always about timing. If you have that dream, hold on to that dream to the very end. I started my business and started having a family when I was 24 years old, and I still have the seeds of dreams that I started way back then. They haven't manifested yet, but I haven't given them up. Those dreams are seeds, but they blossom in their own time. And number two, you say you want to be a king of your kingdom. That has everything to do with being in full acceptance with where you are right now. Loving yourself, loving your circumstances, making the most out of it is exactly what being a king of your kingdom is all about. Own it, love it, be you, done.